Okay, gentlemen. Now, in the same solution, I'm adding a new library, which is a class library of .NET. I'm calling it as DAC-DAL-lib. I repeat it only for the video, right? Created. Again. Okay, help me. Ismay, first we'll decide what and all you're going to give. I'll give an interface called IDAL, right? And then to exchange data, I want an ORM. So here I'll call it as EMP ORM, Object Relational Mapper, right? Where I'm telling I want a EID, we want name, maybe I can give it as ename, just to keep it going. I will call DID for department. That's all. It's neat, clean, and crisp. And next, what I'll do, let us create the DAL operation. I enumerable of emp_orm, okay, where I'm telling okay, then you want to get a single, okay, by ID, so it's helping me. Next, what do you want? Okay, we'll add employee, I have to get emp_orm. Delete employee, then update employee. That's beautiful. That's more than enough for us to work on. But as of now, I'll show only get all employees. Rest all you people have to feed it, right? Okay. The next important factor, what you have to know is you need a factory. I need a factory which returns IDAL. Get dal. This is what we're going to expose to the outside world. Right? All of you agree? Maybe get the data access layer. Maybe I'll get the connection string from outside. Make sense? Chale? We'll start. So looking at this, you understood what I'm going to bring now. Did you? Did you all understand what I'm going to bring? Yes or no? Okay. Your yes is also disturbing. I want to bring multi-threading along with it. Processing. Okay. Multi-threading, you all have practiced, right? Right? So you'll take up the challenge in the exam, no problem. Multi-threading one. Okay. But see, I want to give one threading for at least 30 of you should take. Lucky people. I'm giving 10 papers, so it will be like that. Right? 8 of you, 10 of you will face some papers. Okay. Not only MVC, even other things. What else? Version migration, you'll remember. ILDSM, ESN, from version 1 to version 2. Yesterday I was preparing all those. Okay, guys, we'll proceed. ऐसे क्यों घूर रहे हो मुझे? MVC दे के खत्म करो. Okay, guys, let's move. Excuse me. Now, I'll come out with a class called CDAL, which will implement IDAL. Okay, and then I'll have a string. I'll have a string, which is a private read-only string, which is going to be your connection string. Okay, and we'll have a constructor. Wow. I'll have a constructor which is doing this job for me. Everything is fine? Okay. We'll proceed, gentlemen. Indeed, everything is fine. So help me. So I'll have a connection object. SQL connection. SQL command. Then right. That's more than enough for us. Okay, when you come to init, I'm telling connection is equal to new connection of this. Command is equal to, okay, we'll use the factory, which will take the connection string, associate with the command. Everything is fine. Okay, I think that's more than enough for us. Right? So create command, it just creates the associated SQL connection object. So that should be fine. Add, delete. Okay, I'll go with get all. Help me. Get all. What am I supposed to do? Okay, yeah, help me. Get all. I will do this job. Now, where's the actual repository? Yeah, because that will save some time for me. Okay, guys, so I just get into this class and feed it here. I don't need these two. I don't need this, right? I don't need this either. Right, gentlemen? Everything is fine. Now, when you come here, I'm telling cmd.command text. Whatever I want to execute is this. Is that clear? And you can see it is connection. This is going to be emp-orm, right? You're there? And it's going to be EID, E-name and should be fine. Wow. Is this fine, gentlemen? Okay, gentlemen. So add employee and all you do later. I just have this much. Get all employees. Okay, so that means the connection string we are going to pass from outside. So when you come here, I'm going to tell new CDAL of connection string. Look at the link between the factory and the CDAL object. Okay, so these things yet to be created. Right, guys? Okay, guys. Understood? We'll go ahead now. Other things you people fill. You have to just build the queries. Or it will just take 2 minutes. I can build it. I want you to do that actually. Right. So everything is absolutely fine for you? Or I'll write one query. It's fine, right? You people know how to write. We have already done this. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, let's get all employees. Everything is absolutely fine. This is dal. Everything is clean, neat, and crisp. Okay, so that's all. View Solution Explorer. We are building it. Let us refer that. Which one? Dal. I'm referring it. Now, excuse me. Now see, I'll go back to the model. I'll go back to the model. I'll call it as DAL repository. So we are accessing from outside. I'm calling it as DAL repository. Just like actual repository, we have a DAL repository. So when you go to DAL repository, you have to fill the rest. Right? All of you? You're there? Okay, great with you. So get all employees. Now what do I do here is I have to create the object of that CDAL factory of factory CDAL factory dot get dal, which requires a connection string. Right? Connection string, what I'll do as of now, I'll go to my actual repository. Okay, gentlemen, this is your DAL repository. Excuse me. I'm trying to get this connection string from outside, right? So let's have it for the reference here. When you come here, so here we get the connection string. So I don't need this here. Can I move? Now what I'll do is get DAL. Get DAL is going to give you IDAL. Okay, pass the connection string and tell DAL dot get all employees. What get all employees is returning now, gentlemen? What get all employees is returning? It's returning I enumerable of Warren, right? I enumerable of Warren. But what I want is what? What is it I want? I want I enumerable of. So return m dot. Is that clear? Where it's hurting? It's hurting only in this place, right? Because get all employees is not returning emp model, it's returning ORM. So let us convert that from EMP from understood what I'm doing? I'm doing O2O mapping here. Object to object mapping. Is that clear? See this emp ORM, this emp ORM collection is turning into emp model collection. Is that clear? I'm just using a link query. There is a tool called Auto Mapper, guys, which you can download and do. This job of O2O mapping can be done by Auto Mapper also. Try doing it when you have time. Okay. That's all. Everything is ready here. Is that clear? Everything is ready. So just build it. It's ready. So it's DAL repository. Everything is ready. So I've referred it. It's all clean. Now the last step for you. Excuse me. I'm DAL repository. I'm supposed to pass the connection string, right? This is a get DAL. Everything is fine. Now for I repository, when you're using I repository now, what I'll do is I'm just thinking I'll just take this connection string and feed here. Okay. So we'll use the dollar repository and we'll feed this here. I thought of getting it from outside, but for that I should tell you how to pass parameters for dependency injection. वो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा अभी, so अभी निकाल दो इसको. This is not connection string. I'm just holding the connection string here, but you will be reading this from the config file. Okay, finally you'll be reading this from the config file. Now, how do you stitch this DAL repository? So I have to go to your infrastructure, excuse me, go to your infrastructure, go here and put your resolver. Fine. So I should be able to fetch it through the data access layer. Got it, guys? So you can see I'm just using the data access layer. I'm able to fetch it from there. So let me stop the recording.